Kiwi players coming out, and so are the Sri Lankan openers Dilshan and Upul Taranga, and they're certainly looking forward to an absolutely fantastic game of cricket. Good pitch, a fast outfield, and New Zealand, do they have enough runs on the board, Danny?
Well, I certainly hope so, Roche. We want a Kiwi victory. Kick off the tour in style. Why not? Sri Lankans, of course, will be saying no. But good to see Ross Taylor out in the middle.
I'll be saying no.
Oh, you're saying no to the Kiwis. I'm saying yes for the men in black. BJ Watling behind the stumps. No Brendan McCullum. Well, he wears that padding, I think, the protection underneath the trousers. It's a very close sort of... sometimes they wear these very light protection there. I don't know if he has. Might just have something on his knees. Doesn't look like he's got anything on. He may just have a slight, very almost like football, soccer shin guards on, having a knee. So go on with that option. But the New Zealanders up against a familiar foe. And to look it up, Dilshan. Great stats, wonderful career in all forms of the game, but that strike rate particularly impressive.
Well, there is a new wicket keeper, and Upul Taranga is Dilshan's opening partner. What an impressive record he's got. Look at him, just under 5,000 runs. Excellent average. A decent strike rate for an opening batsman. Upul Taranga will take strike. It's going to be Mills who will start off for New Zealand. Straight away on target. Forget 251 is what Sri Lanka is aiming at.
Modern keeper in short form cricket. Away from the pads on the outside, but just make little shin guards underneath the trousers.
Nicely timed by Upul Taranga, very well fielded. That's Tim Southey for you. But a nice little get off. That's played fine. That will run down to the boundary. Mills will be disappointed with that delivery. That was a poor one. And Dilshan just made full use of it.
Good seam position. But, you notice there too that Mills, he's the crease, in fact I think a bit further, he was quite wide on the crease there and just pushed it. Look in this replay, drops of rain just start to come down here, and
still a pretty long way to go. And Dilshan gets an inside edge and gets a boundary. Extremely lucky. It could have easily gone onto the stumps, but this time goes right behind the keeper and down to the boundary.
Well, he swings hard. Another coat of paint on that off stump, and it could have been all over. Very close there for Dilshan, and he gets away with one. Thrashes at it, that big bottom hand. Pretty light, and that's the good thing, I can tell you, here in Palakili. Very, very soft drizzle.
And this is over the top. A few bouncers and will run away to the boundary. Taranga was looking for his spot. The short delivery from Mills that gave Taranga the space to play it. And controlled it well. Hit it in front of square. So no danger of a catch because fieldsmen are inside the third. So boundary to Taranga.
Saw no replay. He didn't get all of it, did he? But got enough, and the bat speed was okay. Yeah, Mills has just got to be careful here. He's getting on in years. He's not quite as quick as he used to be. Operating very wide on the crease. Noticed? This is a nick, yes it is! There's a little faint one through to BJ Watling, and it's the first one down for the men in blue.
Well, that's what New Zealand wanted. Sri Lanka wanted Taranga and Dilshan to get them off to a good start, but Taranga after that boundary just having a swish, looking to pull, and near 11,000 runs. Great average. What a great servant he's been Sri Lanka cricket. Sri Lanka 21 for 1. They'll need him to bat and bat well. And he's there because Upul Taranga was caught behind.
He went for the horizontal stroke again. So another night is unlucky. First one for Singers, and he gets off the mark in style. Oh, I love watching this guy bat. He makes it look so easy. They're dancing in the aisles, and so they should be. They're watching one of the greats.
Yeah, he certainly made it look very easy. In the gap, timing perfect, on top of the ball. And you couldn't have asked for a better shot. That will make Sangakkara feel extremely good getting a boundary on the first ball. It's the familiar touch. He certainly missed his footing and slipped a little bit. And once again, that's the class of Kumar Sangakkara. Long, wide half volley and given the treatment. Good touch, did hit some good strokes, but none better than this. He got a boundary of the first ball, and take a look at this for the second one.
It's been said so often in the history of the game, particularly with television been around since the 60s, left-handers, something about graceful left-handers making it look so smooth, swinging around as long as they can.
It's the best chance to pick up early wickets.
Upish, what a catch! Superb, Rob Nicol. Absolutely brilliant, throwing himself to his right. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered as far as New Zealand is concerned. The first over after the resumption, and a wicket.
Oh, it's a ripper of a catch. Rob Nicol, two hands, that's brilliant. Just what New Zealand needed. Trent Bolt has been threatening the whole time. He picks up the key man, Kumar Sangakkara, for 11. Sri Lanka 39 for 2. Wow, that was real time. Look at that. Diving away to his right, Rob Nicol. Ball was dying on him as well. And just stared there from Sangakkara. It went very quickly. Good reactions. Excellent catch. You know, to me it's skill for a batsman scoring 360 all around the ground, not just one side.
Upish, but wide of mid-wicket, and that'll go for 4. The shout was catch it, but as it is, Mahela Warden is off the mark.
All screams of catch it from the New Zealanders, and it was in the air a fair while, but well away from Tom Latham, who had no chance. It was actually pretty safe in the end. Nice way to get off that dreaded 0. Nice boundary through mid-wicket.
Mrs. Trent Bolt, and that's Mahela Warden slashing it through square point for 4. Beautifully timed, it was on the up.
The transfer of weight is outstanding. Look at that, got into position early, just swayed back, almost Richie Richardson style. Former West Indian captain, just leant back and carved it through the offside. That is an outstanding shot.
Just needed the maroon sun hat really, didn't it? And would have been
Swinging the ball away. Good fast bowler who's gone past the outside edge. Yeah, every right to have at least one slip in play. Just in readiness for that outside edge.
clipped away. He's found the gap between mid-wicket and mid-arm, and Kyle Mills can give up the chase there. Beautifully timed once more. Just a little bit too straight and paying the penalty.
Another example of Southey getting too greedy, trying to attack the stumps. And this time, Joe Wardener does not miss out. Look at that, in the middle stump. Just a firm flick of the wrist through that gap at mid-wicket. And that's a lovely boundary, lovely shot from the Sri Lankan skipper. Appreciate the bowlings in the air, over cover. This time whip from Franklin. Dilshan does not miss out on that sort of delivery. Excellent shot from the Sri Lankan right-hander.
124 Ks that one, but the width, that was the key. Floated up a little bit, as Craig McMillan was saying a little bit earlier in the over, and Dilshan just let his hands go through that one, clobbered it over extra cover.
It's now 42 from 51, and it's time for a bit more of Kyle Mills, the wicket taker. And don't bother running, and he hardly does. Placement from the skipper. Vintage Mahela, short, outside the off stump. Beautiful cut, backward of point. Hit it down into the ground, beats cover, and the third man. Takes the score to 85. People like Tendulkar, Feedy, Joe Wardner and Sangakkara. He says he'll have some of this, and it's going to the fence quite quick. 50 partnership up now between these two. Time they've done it. 55 balls to do it this time. And very effective pull shot forward of mid-wicket. No chance for the mid-on field. He's trying something else here as James Franklin. He's going to go left arm round to Dilshan. Be careful, because if you do and you create width, that's what happens. Extra cover for 4 more. Pick the gap beautifully there. Hit hard into the ground, went wide of the sweeper, no chance for the sweeper coming around. What a huge gap, Danny, between bat and pad. He was really reaching out for that. But pretty much 95. His 4 boundaries. Something's got to happen for Ross Taylor and co. In terms of wickets, and there's one! Just like that, that's happened with the change of bowling. Right on cue. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That was a weak stroke. He played a bit early, didn't get a hold of it, and soft catch to Williamson at short mid-wicket. That wasn't the way he'd like to go. 37, 98 for 3. It shoots a game in the second innings of 50 over 1 international. Gone past that now. In the air and over the top. And too easy for Mahela. Lovely bit of bottom hand, and bit of opening of the blade does the trick. That one was floated outside the off stump and just asked for it. Thank you very much, says Mahela, as he clears the short extra cover with greatest of ease.